Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. I'm sorry, I forgot to play the opening titles.
Oh, really?
That's the other set of opening titles we have. That's of interest. Hello there. Welcome to Two Fan Dinosaurs. I quite like that, Two Fan. I'm sorry.
If you were a dinosaur,
Yes.
which dinosaur would you be?
Triceratops, I think.
Okay, Stegosaurus.
Yeah, for the whole Stegosaurus thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nobody messes with the Stegosaurus.
It depends which rather dodgy stop animated film you've been watching.
Hmm.
I mean, there were some good ones.
I wonder what colour the Stegosaurus's feathers were.
Are we going to have this whole discussion again?
Go on.
It lasted 4 hours last time.
Yeah, I know.
I think
This time there'll be less. This time there'll be less violence.
Yes, there is that, but at some stage during it, we'll have to fit in a reaction to Part 6 of Genesis of the Daleks. Do you see what I did there? Do you see how I segged straight back in there? Smooth, seamless,
Perfect.
wonderful.
Perfect segue.
It was pretty good.
Beautifully done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You should be a DJ.
I did used to do internet radio. That's how I started out.
Can we recap the end of the last episode?
It's Genesis of the Daleks. Do we need to?
Well, for people who may not have seen it, there's a big blobby thing around the Doctor's neck.
That's fair. That's fair. And again, people listening to this commentary while playing the album, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the BBC, we're on BritBox UK to watch this. We've clicked into it, the BritBox logo has done its thing, and we've paused the opening titles on 00000.
Yes.
Yeah, and also...
And for reasons unknown, I've got no subtitles at this end.
Yes, it's we're not having much luck with subtitles in Genesis of the Daleks, really.
No.
I mean, if they're there but really bad, like they have been, it's a howler.
Yes.
But if they're not there at all, it's a case of, what is the point of you? Anyway, okay, so 3, 2, 1, go, beep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spangles.
Definitely Spangles.
I love the Spangles.
I've got Spangles. Being separated out and anyway, got all those bits and pieces. I'm trying to think what
I never tire of this opening.
I'm trying to work out what other piece of music could go with that as a title sequence. Terry and June. Oh, here we are. We're back there. High-pitched electronic gurgling, in case you were wondering.
I got nothing.
Right.
Harry making a meal of the wires.
Am I going to have to act all this out for you so you get a soundtrack?
It's fine.
Arg.
Big blobby thing.
A bit plasticky.
It looks like the jelly you get around cat food, and when you open a tin.
Ooh, good call. Yes.
Or the jelly you get in a pork pie.
Yes. Yeah, that's never good.
No. Do. Here
we go.
The second iconic speech.
Yep. Well, it's a duologue.
Yeah. What do you think the Doctor would have done if Sarah had just grabbed the wires and mashed them together?
Well, the question is, he does destroy the incubator room.
Yes.
So what the hell happened during the time from this to that to make it so that... I honestly think if he destroyed it here, it would have had essentially the same effect as when he destroyed it a little later on, as we'll see. Oh, there's Charlotte in the background. I think he's left it too late, basically.
Yeah.
I did a version of this with Elizabeth Carter. She was playing Susan when I was playing the First Doctor. She's very good as Susan. And then, of course, there's the Alan Partridge First Doctor thing that we spoke about last week.
I've got a very squeaky pussycat here.
Ah, my little... You can just see my little Charlotte at the back there. She's asleep. I think that's Charlotte. Yeah, it is Charlotte. How do you address the scientific and military elite?
Come on. We've won.
Oh, you fool. You fool.
Garmin,
you fool,
his
you fool,
eyes
you fool.
trusting.
Yes. Oh, dear.
Harry, his intelligence confirmed. The man at the front looks very happy there. To hold
I was thinking that. I was thinking, it's extras time. Oh, that's some hair there.
Yeah, yeah.
You notice the military have got hair, but the scientists don't.
Yeah.
I'm wondering just how good their health and safety regulations are.
Rank has its privileges.
He's still absolutely astounding in this role. What was it? Terrence Dicks said in a novelisation, he should have been pathetic. Instead, he was terrifying.
Yes. Nyder trying to restrain his anger.
That is his angry face. Didn't you know that?
There's a lovely zoom shot of Nyder later on when things are happening.
One of those. See, that's a key. These are the key sections as to why it's too late for the Doctor to do it.
Yeah.
He left it too late in the day. Either explosion, it wouldn't have mattered. Except one, a destruct button.
The distract button.
You can't fool me. You've got episode 3 of Web of Fear in there. You see, if you'd bothered to have some women in there, you could have tried repopulating the race, but no.
We are a Dr. Strangelove kick now.
Yeah, definitely. No fighting
a
in the war room.
mine shaft gap with the Thals.
Sorry, that's tickled me, that has. Because that's essentially what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dear. To be fair, Garland makes a reasonable thing. Look, we will survive, but we've got to be ourselves, certainly emotionally. His hair got greyer since last week.
Yeah, I think so.
So those Ronson products weren't that good after all.
Well, it's just interesting how everyone is kind of skips over the fact that within the last 24 hours, both races on the planet have effectively been annihilated.
Mm-hmm. One thing I need to point out here, when does the Doctor get his duffel coat back?
I was going to ask that very question.
I thought I'd ask it whilst I remembered to ask it. Oh, lovely Dalek shots.
With it on, doesn't he? Yeah.
Lovely Dalek shots. This is good stuff. Still not my favourite colour scheme, though. I'll always be Planet of the Daleks, I'm afraid.
back from a glorious day's extermination.
Genocide.
Yes.
All is ready. Excellent.
It's interesting.
Sorry.
You'd think Nida's whispering into Davros's ear, but there's a microphone right next to Davros's mouth. Why doesn't it pick it up?
I don't know. Hey, how many working Dalek props do the BBC currently have, everyone?
Now, let me think. Is it 3?
You could be right there. We can play this game all through the Pertwee era. It's great.
Yes.
Day of the Daleks, blatantly obvious. Planet of the Daleks, blatantly obvious. Death to the Daleks, blatantly obvious. You might do that, love, but they will live on. They will grow stronger.
They will survive.
We haven't the arms to hold off the Daleks.
The fowls like big buttons.
Are you talking buttons to push or buttons to do things up with?
I'm not talking distract buttons. I'm talking clothing buttons.
Clothing buttons. Well, possibly, yes.
So they're not short of buttons in this war, then?
I do believe Clayton Hickman sells a Destruct Button t-shirt. Hey, we're going to find out about Hugh's mental health state.
Hugh makes an appearance.
Yes. Several of him do, apparently.
So these two guys stand with Davros and live, what, for an extra 10 minutes?
Yeah, but it's equity minimum. That was stupid. I do love this TARDIS team. I really do. I wish there'd been more of them. The subtitles are missing the odd word here and there.
Well...
Does he always walk around with a bloody truncheon?
Yes.
Oh, okay then. Bit like Professor Amelia Runford in New York. I wanted to yell out, "Hi!" but it's the wrong doctor. Oh, no. But there's...
Yeah, yeah.
As the time ring falls off. I remember that.
Now, let me think. Terry Nation.
Yes.
Blake 7.
Yes.
Genesis of the Daleks.
Yes.
There's a connection there.
Right.
Bracelets falling off of people's arms.
Ah. So wise.
Yeah.
So wise. We're going to be looking at City at the End of the World on Sunday. I'm looking forward to that. As well as After the Daleks. And others. Oh, I haven't watched Doomwatch yet. I'm going to have to watch that after this.
Davros's office with a door that doesn't look wide enough for him to get into.
Oh dear. It's them.
Yeah.
The boys have come home. All three of them. Can you spot which two were stolen?
No.
Right, hang on. He hid round that side, the Daleks went round that side, he came back out from that. I'm not going to think about that one.
No.
It happened. Now it's gone.
It happened off screen, therefore they didn't see him.
Yes, that's it exactly.
Such a lazy argument by Nida there.
Yeah, but on top of that, why wouldn't Davros have a safe at his own level? I mean, did he just move into somebody else's office?
Possible. Oh, all right then. I'll open it for you.
Peter Niles is just brilliant. There's a stillness to that performance.
And I love the way he makes the door look really heavy when it opens as well.
Mm. You see, I want a Dalek gun. No, not for real, but to cosplay with.
Yeah.
Now all we have to do is touch the time ring and... oh, bollocks. Yeah, I don't think...
So what you're saying is...
Garmin.
If they had left now and the room had remained unexploded, it's too late anyway, right? Everything's too late.
Yeah, because quite frankly, I mean, also the Doctor says we can leave now and leave them the destruction of the machines to Garmin. No, he can't. There's 20 of the bastards that have just wiped out the whole foul city. What the hell are Garmin's lot going to do against them, even if they were prepared for them?
Yes.
High-pitched electronic whining. Just letting you know what the...
That's no way to talk about K9.
Hey, you're supposed to look at the screen when you say even the sonic screwdriver won't open this one. Doctor...
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work. Doctor, that's useful. Davros spies on his people. Who knew?
Of course he does. Harry and the Doctor quite like cravats, don't they?
It was a very 70s time back... Oh, bloody hell, these subtitles are... Do you believe I'll tell you life at work, but my spine is full. They've done their thing again.
You have won nothing.
I wish you could see these subtitles. There are there's no spacing at all.
There's Hugh.
Hugh, he's insane. Poor old Hugh. Watch out, some goon Daleks left over from Planet of the Daleks are going to be propping up right before. There they are, bless them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One of them pushed into by stagehand. This is what they want, exterminations.
Yeah. Mass slaughter. Garman's good at dying.
Oh, it's a good death. Mind you, it doesn't beat Nida's death. Nida's death is a real good one. Warp. Wag. And this, I should point out, this is my favourite Dalek gun effect.
Okay.
With their at the beginning. And then it goes into
the...
Yeah, that's my favourite Dalek gun effect.
Well, with the wibbly wobbly bit, or not without the wibbly wobbly
yes,
bit?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whoosh of it launching and then the wibbly wobbly thing. Of yeah. Glad we can talk these technical things through. Oh dear.
Oh, God.
And it's only now, at episode 6, halfway through episode 6, they're playing Run Away from the Daleks down a corridor.
Pretty good going.
Yeah. I'm going to go and find my coat.
Yeah. Because it's chilly outside.
Also, the subtitles aren't differentiating who's speaking. So...
That's a lot of Daleks.
Yeah, these are the goon props from Planet of the Daleks that they used. Unfortunately, they repainted them in the Genesis colours. Prisoners have escaped.
Well, they're not prisoners anymore, are they, Nida?
Well, that's true, they're not. The former prisoners have escaped. That's far more accurate. Plus, quite frankly, you don't need to finish the sentence. You can just say, the former prisoners.
Yes.
And you'll get the idea.
Economy of words.
Quite right, too. High-pitched electronic gurgling. There, coat. Where from?
Yep. Yep, exactly.
Oh dear. Now, I wonder if there's still a static charge between the bottom of a Dalek and the floor that it's on.
Maybe as a backup. It's not required, though.
Because the Dalek casing completes the circuit.
But there's basically a giant ball bearing there, isn't there?
I think you'll find it's John Scott Martin's feet.
And 4 casters.
Whoa! Oh, dear. That could have gone wrong. Could have got an evil hand.
Thing. If your hand gets caught by a Dalek beam...
Yes.
Do you get exterminated, or does your hand just die?
I think because it goes into negative, it becomes an evil hand.
Hey.
Oh, lucky all this. It's even got sound, look.
Brilliant. It's, yeah. On the outskirts of the bunker, there happens to be a feed from the middle of the bunker.
Yeah. I wonder if the Thales have got a TV license.
Maybe that's what the war was about.
Ooh. That needs to be looked at. Big Finish. I'm just saying.
They sent in a Thal detector van.
Humming.
There wasn't a TV license.
I'm sorry. They just had this picture of Davros just rolling across the screen, and the subtitle is humming. And I'm thinking he's trundling along to himself, quite happy, humming away.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Ah, poor Nida. Yep, screw you.
The Dalek isn't even looking at him. He's just like, whatever.
Yeah. And this, like Terence says in the book, this is so casual. There you go.
Yeah.
Couldn't even give a damn.
Screw you.
And Pete Miles, great
And
death.
Two blasts to kill Nida.
Yes, because he's extra evil. Now then, Davros, have you realised yet?
Now it's Brown Caster's time.
And you'd think, because of this, he changed the way he would do things in the future. But no, he keeps repeating a failing pattern.
He's insane.
Well, yes, I thought that was Hugh. Boom!
Hugh, son of Davros. Bang! Little puff of smoke there.
Yeah, shaky studio camera. Effective, still sells it.
Works for Star Trek.
Mm-hmm. Magnificent scene, this.
Yes.
Roy Skelton giving it welly. And now we're hearing proper emotion come into Davros's voice.
Oh yeah, he's panicking like now.
Except we'll forget how not to, how to not use static electricity for a while. I screwed that sentence up. It went very wrong.
So how long do we think the Daleks have been talking amongst themselves and plotting this? Or is it just the one Dalek that's decided and they've all gone along with it?
I think they'd all logically reason it out.
And do we assume that this lead Dalek becomes the Emperor?
Or the Dalek Prime, or... Yeah, it's
Stop flashing now.
He should have at least programmed in something to say you cannot turn against me.
Mm-hmm. Like a RoboCop directive.
Yeah, sort of thing.
Here we go. Desperate.
I think Terence changed that to "We are the Daleks," which I actually think is better. And he can't quite do it, can he? He can't.
No, he can't. He can't bring himself to do it.
Quickly rolling towards camera 1. Go on, Roy. Give it some welly, mate.
Yeah. And this is where the album ends.
Yes. And take our rightful place as rulers of the universe. Okay, there you go. If you're listening to this on the album, it's round about now you can stop. However, if you're doing this on the telly, well done for getting it right.
Yes.
Hang on, didn't he step from the TARDIS at the beginning of this?
What are the chances that the Thals walked out with Severin and then shot him outside?
Oh, you daft bugger, you've ended that brilliantly. Subtitles by Robert White. We know who you are, mate. Oh, right. Okay, good.
Well.
Okay, we have an identity now for the guy who's done the subtitling to this. Right.
Kravos was
Kravos.
Was Kravos the other guy in black?
I think so, wasn't it? Wasn't he the one with the heart thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm trying to... Oh, we're still streaming. I was about to say I'm going to transfer it to YouTube. No, we're still streaming. Oh, hang on, there's people here.
Oh, hello. What are they doing?
Sorry, we were doing the reaction. I've no idea if they're still here, but we had Jess and Brian here.
Wow.
I am oblivious, it's true. I'm oblivious to most things.
Real people.
You DM'd me. Yep, that's not going to help. I was busy basically adoring.
Reacting.
Yes, that's what I was doing. Anyway. Right. Well, they buggered off because we ignored them the whole time.
Oh, well.
I occasionally do pop the thing up, but I was enjoying it too much to be able to. And as a sentence, that's quite odd. Right, so that's the end of Genesis of the Daleks. I think it's fair to say we love that one. Yeah. However, we're not stopping doing these. Two Fan Dinosaurs is going to continue. For reasons he will now give, we are going to be doing Destiny of the Daleks next. Reasons, please, Dr. Sinister, if you will.
Well, I'm fully aware that Destiny of the Daleks, as the story goes, is pretty shockingly poor. But it holds a very special place in my heart for two particular reasons. Firstly, every summer I used to spend 2 weeks with my grandma on holiday. And I remember distinctly being in the garden one day, just playing. I would have been about 8. And my uncle came out and said, "Doctor Who's on." And I ran in, and it was the closing moments of Destiny of the Daleks. And the telly was on, and the Daleks came smashing through a wall and were shouting at Romana. And I thought, bloody hell, that was good.
Fair enough.
And then couple of months later, it wasn't very long after, I think I'd had a birthday or something, and we were it was my local branch of Debenhams in Bristol. I remember it was Debenhams.
Very
And
specific.
they had piles and piles and piles of newly printed copies of the Target book, Destiny of the Daleks, which is, as Target novelizations go, is very, very thin and very, very loose.
It's a workman Terence.
Yes, but it was the first Target book I bought, and after that there was no looking back. So it's fair to say that I had already been a Doctor Who fan for some time, but Destiny of the Daleks was what
cemented
kind of kicked it into high gear for me personally.
So
that's why I love Destiny of the Daleks.
All right, so that's what we're going to be doing next week. And I wonder if she's still raiding. I didn't know she was raiding us. Hello, everyone from Jess's channel. If you're there, sorry, we were doing this thing. Yes. So, but changing things up a little bit. We're gonna be doing it for longer. We're gonna be watching 2 episodes a week. 2 episodes each episode. So, Destiny of the Daleks episode 1 and 2 we will do next Friday.
It'll be like the Davison years when you get 2 episodes of Doctor Who a week.
And so essentially, what's going to happen at some stage is we're going to go up against the internet or Twitch equivalent of Coronation Street.
Yeah. Well, what will happen is we'll end up going against the internet version of the Olympics and having to physically combine 2 episodes into one.
Just want to let you know if there's any news on the lost Flashing Blade stories. No, there isn't. No news at all. Though I'm so tempted, seriously, I'm tempted to contact Philip Morris and see. Just see if he and wind him up. But I better not.
She's dying now. She's dying, Doctor. Still dying. Quite dramatic.
Thank you very much. Hey, I got colour in my face at last. Oh dear. Forget that. The whole Philip Morris thing. Oh dear. But I do like the fact that something. Oh, and we've got missing episodes, yes. What was I going to say? Hooverville 12. We're plugging it as much as possible because we're all going to be going. And we're all going to be wearing a t-shirt like Andrew's.
Well, in 2 weeks' time, we should be up there, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we shall be. So we'll do the first half of Destiny of the Daleks. Then we're going to have to take a break because we'll be up in Derby. Yes, so we're wearing Unworthy the Diamond logo t-shirts. If you want to come along, there are still tickets available at the Quad in Derby on September the 4th. Lots of great guests. Colin Baker, Sophie Aldred, Katie Manning, Paul Lavers. There's a whole real-time thing. Colin Spall's going to be there. I think it's Andrew Morgan and someone else. I'm
a little bit worried about Hooverville for reasons I will go into immediately, in fact.
Oh, okay then.
You say Katie Manning will be there.
Yes.
I'm a bit concerned that she'll smile so widely we'll all fall into her mouth.
I'll tell you what, it would be groovy if it did. Right, we're going to go. Next show is tomorrow night, 8 o'clock UK time, 3 o'clock Eastern, and it's the Star Wars RPG, which ain't for kids. So, see you later.